we wanted to talk about first freshwater pearls. So in our collection we have 3 types of freshwater pearls. We have the Baroque shape, which is irregular, okay? So it's irregular, it's not perfect. So it's in this collection. You have it here in this collection. Here. And we find that people really like this oblong shape. This is a very popular shape because it's organic. You know, a couple years ago we did really well more with the traditional round Mallorca pearls, but now people want something a little bit more interesting looking that has more texture, because this has more texture to it. So this is a Baroque shape, and then this is the coin pearl. So this is how all the round ones are coin, and this is a very widely used term in the jewelry industry. Coin pearls have just become very popular over the last 5 years. For a while people couldn't really understand the shape of it, and it's a very modern look because most people always think pearls are round. And then this is the oblong one, which you were just talking about. This is the oblong freshwater pearl. This shape is very unique. It's very hard to find, actually. There's only one resource right now that I actually can find this particular shape. But once again, it's organic and people just love.
I was telling me, every time I wear this, people are like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's beautiful. Hey, I'm jewelry.
Yes. So it is definitely, you know, it's very striking, and I love this pearl. This pearl is actually very expensive. I think part of it is because it's larger, you know, because these pearls have to live in the shells, you know, in the fresh water. So
that is a question that might come up. Are they in pearl farms, that kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're being grown specifically just for this.
Exactly,
Got it.
exactly. And then we have the Mallorca pearls, which these are the perfectly round, and where it originated from was in Mallorca, which is an island in Spain. They pretty much started the process of how to make these pearls, and basically it's a freshwater pearl inside, and then it's a man-made shell on the outside. So that's what gives it's coated, so that's what gives it the weight. You know, because you'll see round perfect pearls that could be glass or plastic, and it just doesn't have the weight to it. And usually for Mallorca pearls, there's actually more luminance to the pearl too as well. And Mallorca pearls come in all different colors because since they're man-made, simulated, they can manipulate the pearl.
Hand knotted between.
These are all hand knotted. So our contractors, they use silk and they hand knot. And what I do is I usually tell them what color silk that I want them to knot it with. For example, like these would be white, but then we have black knotted here.
Yeah.
Right here. And then here, for this new piece in fall, I did gold. Because it really changes the look of the piece.
And we can say it's silk knotted.
It's silk knotted, yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're professional.
And one of the questions you'll get, like someone will be at a party and like, oh, I have this strand of pearls, could you knot them for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, let me take out my tools.
So, you know, depending on who it is, you know, a lot of times people, if they buy jewelry and they just have this extra piece, you can just refer them to me and we can have our contractors knot them for us. It does, we don't like to do that,
But if you're buying $300 worth,
yeah, and they're just, and they want, so for example, they want to buy all these crystal necklaces and they have a pearl strand at home. They're like, oh, I really want to wear this with the maiden jewelry, but I need it re-knotted. We'll do it.
The
So,
gold one.
so this one is a different pearl. This one is a Swarovski pearl. So it's Swarovski crystal inside, and then it's a man-made shell. It's also a simulated pearl, so it is heavy too, as well. And Swarovski pearls come in every color. They're
In your collection, you just have.
we only do it in this particular color, because
It's just got the most wow factor when I've shown everyone.
Yeah.
this one,
Always.
yeah. And this one, it does also come in Mallorca too as well. At the time, when I first saw this color, it was only Swarovski, and then now Mallorca has this color too as well. This one also is very hard to find. Like if you go to the stores and they have all these Mallorca pearls in let's say Neiman Marcus, you won't find this color. Yeah, it's one of our best-selling colors, for sure. You know, so Swarovski, crystal inside, man-made shell on the outside. Mallorca, freshwater pearl inside, man-made shell. And you'll now that you're going to get familiarized with the term, so when you look at your glossary, you'll know it has the exact description.
That's
Go
good.
shopping and look.
I know.
Okay, got it.
So, so that's really much pearls. I think, like I said before, the trend is going towards more freshwater pearls. So anything that's more organic, women really tend to gravitate towards that, and because no two are alike, and I think it's really more they want something unique that it doesn't look perfect.
Yeah.
So that's Joanne collection is all pearls, and then Cara is all pearls as well, and it's all freshwater pearls. And so Cara's collection, it's actually these hand wrapped pearls that are wire wrapped that have these little cute caps on the top. This is actually how I started the company, with this wrapped pearl. I used to make this on a very simple necklace and people loved it, and so now this is our signature wrapped pearl. So you can tell that to people. Mm-hmm. So, because it just creates the own cap, because we wrap from the bottom. And then this is the Liz collection. The Liz collection is the modern coin oblong. It's supposed to be very modern in its concept. And then this will be the Elaine collection for fall. So Elaine is my mentor and our business advisor. She's the one that actually connected us with this Rhode Island manufacturer to help us create all these components. So these components are exclusive to me. They're not going to be reproducing at least these colorways for anybody else.
And I love that you have your signature in the back.
Yeah. They created that for us too as well.
People will,
Yeah, because it's really cute on the bracelet. Because it's a charm.
Yeah, it's good. It's an extra charm.
It acts, it's almost like another jewel, right? Unfortunately, not certain styles we could not incorporate this, like the stretchy bracelets, it didn't really work out. But anything that's chain or linked,